and then their back broke. Let's talk about Lance Bass. You had to go from one alleged homosexual to an actual homosexual. So now, don't expect to see Lance Bass's name on the list of celebrities who attended one of P. Diddy's freak-offs, because Lance recently appeared on an episode of Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. I ain't gonna play you the clip because, NBC Universal gives my root canal nerve when it comes to showing their clips. They be ready to demonetize or pounce down on people's stuff. So I don't even do it. I'll just talk about it. And plus, the way that Andy Cohen's response, I was just like, it was lame anyway. So I got to tell y'all what he said, make it more entertaining. So he basically said that he had completely forgot that the rapper spent time opening up for NSYNC during their final tour in 2002. He then revealed that putting Combs out of mind might have something to do with the advice the rapper once gave to his former bandmate, Justin Timberlake. He said, I never liked him because the very last show in Orlando, I overheard him talking to Justin being like, you need to drop those effers. You need to go solo. And I was like, I don't like you anymore, Diddy. Now, when host Andy Cohen and the studio audience gagged, Bass laughed, I know, at my own show. What the hell? Cohen then joked, you will not be hearing from Diddy about that. He got bigger problems than Lance Bass slagging him off on Watch What Happens Live. But child, quiet as his kid, Andy, you got a lot to worry about over there, too, with your lawsuits. So, tread lightly, sir. And then he goes and says, I know, I will not be his phone call. No, he probably calling that dumbass attorney that's pretty much going to throw him under the jail because he talked too freaking much to the press because he liked the fame. He likes all the attention. Now, we don't need to go through the whole thing in regards of what I hate when every time you read an article, they need to remind you why Diddy in jail. We already know. Every day we've been reporting on it. So we don't need to go through the racketeering and all that mess. Now they also went on to say, while Timberlake has never cited Combs as a reason for his decision, the singer did eventually split from NSYNC to pursue a solo career, making the 2002 tour their last. The band, which also includes Joey Fatone, JC Chasez, and Chris Kirkpatrick, announced their hiatus the same year before officially splitting up. Now, they reunited last year, as y'all remember, for the first song together in 2 decades for Timberlake's animated feature film Trolls Band Together, and also during this horrible rollout of his latest album, he kept trotting out, NSYNC as like they were props. Whenever he wanted to promote the new album, he would bring them out on stage every now and again. He also has a song with them on his new album that nobody cared to listen to, but is there. And there have been rumors going on that NSYNC is going to reunite for a tour, which I think would be the smart thing to do, especially if Justin wants to rehabilitate his career at this point. Look, the people's already mad at Janet over the foolishness she had just said about Kamala Harris and how she won't and she doubling down on it. So, Justin, you might have a way to kind of rehabilitate your career at this point. I still don't like you, but this might be a situation where you could, but Lance did address the rumors that there are, literally, he said they are in talks to reunite and possibly do a tour, because after Bye 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 was a huge hit for them, even though it was back in the day when I was a kid growing up, Deadpool and Wolverine basically brought this whole resurgence of NSYNC. The people was living for it. The song blew up the charts again after it was on the Deadpool and Wolverine, in the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. And a lot of times movies do that, where it's like, well, for me, it would be a sense of nostalgia. The new kids are like, oh, this is a fun little pop song. Let me go and listen to it and add it to my, my list of songs I got to listen to. Yeah, that's a timeless track. I'm like, who produced that? Was that Max Martin? But anyway, yeah, so he said they're in talks. But here's the thing. Do I actually think that Diddy may have been the straw that broke the camel's back that made Justin Timberlake want to leave the group? I think it was always in the back of Justin's mind. Like, I remember I would see like videos and stuff online where they were like, well, no, Justin always had plans to kind of go solo. I just think that he needed to find that courage to go there. He was, as much as I'll say this, now, to me, in my opinion, JC Chasez was the better singer. And it's funny how now I'm noticing his blowing me up with her love song. I'm noticing that's been circulating a lot lately. It's been a resurgence, and I'm because it came on my damn when I was listening to my on my phone, I was listening to music, and it actually came up on the playlist. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot how good this damn song was, and then I was somewhere else, and that song popped up again. So I feel like JC Chasez is starting to get his just due because y'all pretty much is page schizophrenic dust. Justice for JC. I will always say that. I do love that album. Blow Me Up With Her Love, All Day Long I Dream About Sex. There was a lot of great songs on that damn album. And Jay-Z is that dude. But I just feel like Justin was the star. He had the look. He had the passable, voice. So you can mold Justin easier. I feel like he was just easy on the eyes. He had the charm. There was just something about him that you can, he checked all the boxes for what it means to be a pop star. So that worked in his favor. JC, I don't feel like he was ready for it. Or he was just, unfortunately, damn, what's the word? Like, when Justin started messing up in the situation, especially with the Janet Jackson thing, the Nipplegate, because remember, he was supposed to perform his new music at some Super Bowl thing. I can't remember what the name of it is. It was like some type of bowl or whatever. He became guilty by association because he was attached to NSYNC. So he suffered at the hands of Justin's screw up. And I'm like, we ain't the same person. We was in the same group. But I got my own thing. He got his own. Why am I suffering? We're not even doing NSYNC anymore. So back in the day, I felt like the way the industry was just real dumb and closed-minded in a lot of decisions. Oh, so we was going to we going to hurt you and mess your situation up because Justin messed up over here. What the hell that got to do with me? So now me doing my own thing over here, my money got to be affected because of this dude and what he did with Janet. You need to chastise him. What the hell I got to do? I didn't rip her thing off and showed her breast with the whatever that mess was on her nipple. That wasn't me. That was Justin that did it. So why am I in it? In the words of Nene Leakes. So yeah. So I don't think that Diddy was the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't think it was the one that played into his final decision, but I do feel like he was somebody that was okay chirping in his ear. And I wouldn't be surprised because Diddy's a mogul. Justin's going to listen to him because he's young and impressionable. And if some major person that thinks they know everything, or you would believe that because of the position they're in, that they would know best what's for you, that is going to plant a seed. It was one of the many seeds he had planted in his head. But I do feel like at some points, Justin always had a goal of wanting to go solo. Unfortunately, all the other ones in the group, y'all better as an ensemble. Not everybody has that breakout Beyonce, Michael Jackson situation where y'all can go solo and leave y'all groups behind and go on to bigger and better success. So I feel you, Lambs, but I don't think that Diddy was the only one. I do believe he was one of the seeds, but that was planted, but I don't think he was the one that really got the ball rolling for Justin to go for his solo status. So I'm saying, let's say, what do y'all think of this story? Do y'all agree with Lance on what he's saying, or do you think there were other factors that played into the fact of Justin wanting to go solo? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.